All right, let's get straight into it. If you've ever felt like you're banging your head against a wall with physics, you are in the right place. Today, we're not just going to learn mechanics and heat, we're going to learn how to beat the exam. This is the examiner's playbook, and we are about to unlock all the secrets to getting you that grade A. Look, I totally get it. All the formulas, the weird concepts, it can feel like way too much. But here's a little secret. Physics exams are just a game. And today, I'm going to teach you the rules so you can finally start winning. So, here's our game plan to get you from feeling confused to feeling confident. First, we'll talk about the real reason people lose marks. Then we'll dive into mechanics and heat, I'll spill the examiner's biggest secrets, and then we'll put it all together and practice. Okay, let's get right to the heart of it. The biggest thing holding you back in a physics exam, it's probably not how smart you are. It's about showing what you know in the exact way the marking scheme wants to see it. This right here is the absolute truth. You have to imagine the examiner has a simple checklist. They're literally looking for reasons to give you marks. Your job isn't just to find the answer, it's to tick every single one of those boxes for them. All right, let's go on a hunt for those easy marks, starting with mechanics. This is an area where so many students slip up on the basics, but from now on, for you, this is going to be a goldmine for guaranteed points. Okay, look at this. This is a classic trap. Confusing distance with displacement or speed with velocity is like a giant red flag to an examiner. Just remember this one thing. Vectors, like velocity, have a direction. That's it. It's a tiny detail that saves you a mark. Now I want you to meet your new best friend. F equals ma. I call this the gold mine formula because, trust me, it shows up everywhere in mechanics. If you see a question that mentions force, or mass, or acceleration, this formula is almost always the key. And this is exactly how you turn that formula into points. Now listen closely. Never, ever just write down the final number. You get a point just for writing down the formula, you get a second point for putting the numbers in the right place, and you get your final point for the answer with the units. That's 3 marks just for showing your work. Think of these as the main tools you need for the exam. Just have them ready to go. When you read a question and see a word like lift it, your brain should go straight to potential energy. If you see something is moving, you think kinetic energy. It's all about matching the words in the question to the right tool. Okay, let's keep this momentum going. We're going to apply the exact same strategy to questions about heat and really turn up the temperature on your final score. Just like with scalar and vector, this is another one of those basic differences that examiners love to check. Temperature is just a measurement of how hot something is. Heat is the energy that's moving. If you mix these two up in a definition, you can kiss that easy mark goodbye. So be precise. And here it is, the star of the show for nearly all heat calculations. Q equals mc delta T. Q is your heat energy. M is the mass. Delta T is just the change in temperature. And that little c, that's the specific heat capacity. Just think of it as how stubborn a substance is about changing its temperature. They'll always give you this number in the question. And finally, for heat, just remember the 3 ways it moves around. Conduction is through direct touch, like a hot pan. Convection is for fluids, like boiling water going up and down. And radiation travels in waves, like the heat you feel from the sun. These are often easy 1 or 2 mark questions just for a simple definition. Okay, time to pull back the curtain. I'm going to tell you exactly what an examiner is thinking when they pick up your paper. This is the insider info. This is how you get an edge over everyone else. This might be the single most important slide we look at today. A number with no unit means nothing in physics. Is it 6 apples, 6 bananas, 6 meters? You have to be specific. Always, always, always include your units. 6 newtons gets the mark. Just writing 6 gets you a 0 for that part. It's the fastest way to throw away a point you worked hard for. So here's your mental checklist for every single question. Did you write down the formula? Could a quick drawing help explain it? Is your work easy to read? And did you double check the units? If you do this every time, you're picking up all the possible partial marks, even if you make a tiny calculation mistake at the end. All right, enough talk. Let's prove that this playbook actually works. We're going to walk through 2 real WASCE-style questions using the exact method we just talked about. Okay, here's our first one, a classic mechanics problem. You see mass, you see acceleration, and it's asking for force. What formula should be screaming in your head right now? And here's how you get every single point. Step 1, you write F equals ma. Boom, that's 1 mark, thank you very much. Step 2, you substitute the numbers. F equals 2 times 3. That's your second mark. And finally, step 3, the answer. F equals 6 newtons. Don't you dare forget that N. That's your third mark. See? Simple. Let's do it again, this time for heat. We've got a mass, we've got a temperature change, and they give us that specific heat capacity number. It's asking for the heat. Again, one formula should be lighting up in your brain. We're running the exact same play. It's the 3-mark method. Step 1, write the formula. Q equals mc delta T. That's a mark. Step 2, put the numbers in. Q equals 2 times 4200 times 5. That's your second mark. And step 3, the final answer, 42,000 joules. That J for joules is what gets you the final point. And that's really the whole secret. You have to stop seeing these exams as some impossible test of your genius. They're not. They're just puzzles. And every puzzle has clear steps and a clear way to get points. Your job is just to learn the steps. So let's end right where we started. If you've ever struggled with physics, I promise you it was never because you weren't smart enough. It was because nobody ever sat down and explained the rules of the game to you. Well, now you know the rules. You can absolutely do this. The playbook is officially in your hands. You have the strategy. You know how to break down the questions and how to grab every single mark. So the only question left is, which topic are you going to master first? Go get that grade A.